Psalm 13 is from this weekend's readings. I will read verses 1 and 2. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I bear pain in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all day long? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? I wonder if anyone has felt this way as the psalmist feels. I know that I have. I know that I have been so desperate in my life for God's presence, for God's love, for God's assurance that I have just cried out, have literally cried tears of longing, and have just been so sad and so out of place and so desirous to be in a different situation. I think so many of us have had these experiences because life is tough. It's true. Yet it's also true that God is so deeply present through all of it. What I believe God wants to convey to us through these experiences that we have of struggle and hardship is just this necessity to continually transform ourselves into people who are more aware of God's presence in our lives. And I believe that God wants us to continue to reevaluate how we do things, how we think, what we believe, especially when it comes to our relationship with God. And when we encounter suffering and hardships, I think this is the time, a great time at least, to do all of this reevaluation and to be open to the transformation that God has in store for us. So when we are suffering or struggling, let's just remember this. Let's remember to just ask ourselves the questions like, God, where are you in this? And what can I do in this situation? How can I allow you to work through me? How can I more deeply surrender to you, God, in this situation that I am in? Please help me. Those are our cries to God. That's the cry of the psalmist. Let's not be weary or be downcast about our desperation and about our yearning for more presence. That's just such a beautiful desire to want to experience more truly and clearly and deeply the presence of God, the love of God. There's no need to be ashamed of that. And just know that your prayers will be answered. God has such a great and perfect plan for your life. I know God has done such amazing things in my life, and it's been through the struggles and the challenges that God has worked so many actual miracles, things that I never would have expected to have happened, have occurred because of God's grace and because of God's goodness that works in my life. So yes, I am grateful, and I am just sharing this message as hope for all of you that whatever you are going through, you will get through it, and that God is so good and loves you so much, and God will take you through your hard time, and God will bring you out on the other end stronger and with more understanding. I encourage you all to just continue to trust in God. I'm continually trying to trust in God more and more. And I believe that that is the key to happiness and joy in life. Just that trust, that perseverance, that yes, we must surrender to God working through us, but we also must cooperate with God so that we can do things in the world with God's grace and with God's inspiration. So keep going, keep fighting the good fight, living the good life, and find joy in all things, love all things, all people, and most especially, just love where you're at in your relationship with God, and know that you are so loved, that God is with you. And in this, I hope we can all find true peace. God bless.